woke up about 6:30 Sunday morning and just didn't feel good.
50-year-old Tim Bound of Summerfield took a hard hit from COVID-19.
You know, I couldn't even focus on driving.
He knew something wasn't right on a trip back from Myrtle Beach this past October.
I couldn't get warm. My body started aching real bad, and I knew I had a 4-hour ride home on a motorcycle. I told the guys, I said, I just don't feel right. So they said, you know, just tough it out, tough it out.
Tim rode home with a temperature of 102.4. An at-home and lab test confirmed he had contracted coronavirus.
I never had a cough. I never had the shortness of breath. I just felt really, really worn out. Really, really bad headaches. I just had no energy.
Once cleared of the virus, massive headaches and fatigue continued, along with memory loss and brain fog.
And the not knowing where I am. I mean, I went to go get my son a birthday present, and I took off driving. I wound up almost at Hanging Rock. Don't even know how I got there. My wife called and said, "Where are you?" I said, "I don't know why, but I'm at Hanging Rock." "Well, how'd you get there?" I said, "I don't know. I have no idea."
For months, Tim says he just couldn't get better.
And then I had suicidal thoughts. It was hard. And like I said, it never affected my lungs, so it was all up here. Sorry. And I didn't care if I lived or died. I could care less.
Life did get better. In March, doctors performed brain surgery to alleviate some of the side effects of COVID-19. An MRI scan revealed Tim had a brain aneurysm.
I don't know if me getting COVID found the aneurysm, or did COVID cause the aneurysm. We don't know. But it's been rough, so I'm thankful I'm here.
I was diagnosed, thought I had a sinus infection, and then it just went downhill from there. Let's see here. I got to remember.
For nearly 7 months, 56-year-old Kenneth Cecil of High Point lived his life with oxygen, 24 hours a day.
You know, you just strap it by the strap, and that was my lifeline to outside for so long.
Shortness of breath is just one of the many long-term side effects he experienced from contracting COVID-19.
I had a lot of fatigue. There was mental status as far as memory, vision problems, hearing problems. There was multiple.
Kenneth was diagnosed with coronavirus in December of 2020, before the rollout of vaccines. We first introduced you to him after he spent 108 days in the hospital. Doctors said he would need a double lung transplant due to damage caused by the virus.
My lungs was completely gone. At the time I was released, I had just a fist-sized right lung, no left lung at all because it was collapsed.
With the help of his family, Kenneth rehabilitated at home while waiting for a transplant. This April, doctors gave him exciting news.
I've been off of oxygen since October of 21. So I do no longer use oxygen at all. And on my last visit, which was April the 6th at Chapel Hill, I was told right then and there that there'd be never no need for me to have a lung transplant. My lungs had completely healed and was as normal as anyone else my age. But to know that it's on its way out of here, you know, that's just another improvement.
Though his lungs are healed, COVID symptoms persist. He doesn't let that get him down.
My family was told to be prepared to bury me. I wasn't coming home. But God had his changed plans. So I feel richly blessed.
They admitted me to the hospital, and probably the second day I was unconscious. Amazing to see where I was,
Life for 56-year-old Pastor Rory Baker.
being hooked up to all of the breathing apparatus and all of the tubes and everything. It's just a miracle.
Wow.
And his wife Melissa
It's very emotional.
can sometimes get a little hectic.
It brings back a lot of memories.
Between raising 7 children and managing their own church, they're amazed at how they get it all done.
Extremely grateful to be here. Still, a little bit fatigued. However, I just continue to press on. And I'm grateful for every moment because according to what they said initially, I shouldn't even be here.
Rory was diagnosed with coronavirus in April of 2020 and spent 87 days in the hospital.
I would lay my handprint on the glass.
We first spoke with his wife Melissa via Zoom when she thought her husband was on his deathbed.
I remember that day. Oh, wow. Oh, gosh.
Bless Jesus. I had to learn how to walk, how to talk, to bathe, clothe myself, feed myself, pretty much as an infant. They damaged my vocal cords, and they said there's a good possibility that I would not talk above a whisper.
Still, 2 years after infection, Rory struggles with symptoms.
Having open heart surgery, having toes amputated, had gallbladder, double pneumonia, seizures, strokes, just plethora of things that happen that I can't explain other than the virus. They can't explain.
Despite his battle with memory loss and damaged vocal cords caused by a ventilator,
You've come a long ways. Thank God.
he found a way to continue his calling, spreading the love of Jesus Christ.
And that's what I believe that God has called me to do, to inspire people, to give them a message of hope, to let them know that it's not about where you are right now, but where you're going, and to embrace every challenge that is thrown your way, because ultimately it's in His purpose and in His plan that we live and we get through and we survive and come out better people.
The road to recovery is not over for Tim, Kenneth, or Pastor Rory. As COVID restrictions ease up, these men hope their stories will encourage others to pay attention to the virus and realize the pandemic is not over yet. For WFNY News 2, I'm Lauren Coleman.